Welcome back to another episode of Out of the Dark and Into the Light. Today we're going to be reviewing the Star Wars Hot Toys Rey and Dio. So stay tuned. Welcome back. Okay, let's take a look at the outside box. We have right here with Dio. Nice banner. Side of the box. Really nice picture here on the back. Probably set that behind her if you're so inclined. And a hooded version on the side. Right, top of the box, and we go bottom of the box. So let's go ahead and open this up. Alright, look at that. Training. Really nice. I do like the laser effects up here, bouncing off the lightsaber. Alright. So here we go. See all our accessories. So she comes with the Rey blade. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this out of the box. Nothing in the box itself. Alright. Nothing on the bottom. Okay, let's go ahead and get this clamshell off, and we'll continue the looking at the figure here. Right, so we got the clamshell off. We can take a look a little bit better about the glare. We got Dio, Rey, several hands, several lightsabers, battle training hat and orb, and a pistol, and looks like a stand. Right, so here we are. We have, let's start in the bottom left. It looks like there's two sets of, let's see if we get very close, antennae for Dio. I'm not sure the difference between the two, but we'll see. We have Rey's staff. Nice fabric holder there, strap. Love the detail here. Looks like a little bit of rust. Let's see. This looks like a plastic sculpt of the rope ties around the center here. It would have been nice if that would have been carried over and actually been real fabric, but still really cool. Alright, so we have one lightsaber. Alright, it's got an opening bottom. Here is the blue saber. Nice. And the action saber. Copper, silver. Real nice. Alright, we got 5 additional hands. Looks like a nice sculpt on the hand. You can see the fingernails. Nice. That one looks like it's holding saber. This one is for the pistol. Another saber hand. A couple fists. Real nice. Alright. And just the other side. you go. Excellent. Alright, we do have a clear rod for the training ball, which looks pretty cool. Don't know if anything here would actually show it shooting out at Rey, but there's the whole peg. Alright, we have the training helmet. It's got a nice weathered look. Scuffs make it look like it's worn. Again, paint, scuffs at the top. Inside, it's surprising, it's actually padded, so yeah, not damage the figurehead. It's pretty cool. Alright, on satchel. Okay, real nice. It's like a functional clamp, we'll see. Alright, and then the fabric that Rey buried the lightsabers in, right? So that's pretty cool. We have a upper arm bracer, so we'll be putting that on to her right arm. All right, we have Rey's saber. This is put the saber off. Real nice. I like the different shades of brown right there and the copper. Alright, it's got a swap out piece for adding in the saber itself. And we have two accessories there for Rey's saber. We have the action saber and the standard on saber. Okay. Pistol. There we go. It does kind of look, I mean, true to art. Nothing too fancy there. Cool though. And we have Dio. So again, this is about the antennae. I'll have to put those on. Looks like there's a protective piece of plastic there that I'll need to pull off. Wires coming down. Wear and tear on the paint, just dirty, which is cool. Doesn't appear to be able to move, which is fine. Paint tears, dirt, grime, oil. Dent there, that's a pretty cool touch. Right. Back of the head, robot head. Alright, nice. Alright, we have a base. Rey. Didn't say Rey Skywalker or anything. Standard glued on paper cover there. Looks like sand. Without the feet markings. Excellent. We have I like this around the waist grabber. I think the white really does go with the suit. Though I think it would be cool to get her in a dynamic stand. We meant to break one out here and use that instead. Alright, so let's take a look at Rey. We did take all the plastic off her. I mean, look at that head sculpt. Just fantastic. This is the best version yet. Did not pick up the other two, though they're on my list, but I think this one's really awesome. Back of the head. I mean, it's the eyes. And they did really well with the cheeks on this one. It does really look like her. Okay. So, body, you can see the pivot joint here. That's nice. It actually feels more like I guess a TV League or Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, that feel. Belt. This is a stark white outfit, but you can actually tell there's some yellowing here on the front. Looks like just from wearing, over time wear and tear, which is a nice touch. A little bit here on top of the fabric. On the wrappings on her arm, looks like they're colored from wear. Nice wrist bracer. Pretty cool. Nice movement. I mean, the head can move pretty far down, so it's got that nice neck movement. Holster for the pistol. Her knee pads, again, those look like they're a little bit worn in terms of color. I'm not sure if you could see that. You can see the knee joints, but obviously the fabric covers it. But in a deep pose, you can see them. No double ankles, so we'll see how much movement we have there. With nice bottom of the boots, though, even with the trademark. Let's take a look at the back. Real fabric, leather. Well, maybe it's not leather, but leather. Yeah. Same shades and coloring. And the hood. Excellent. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get her posed up. Let's make use of all of the accessories, which there are just a ton with this figure. Maybe we'll break out Kylo Ren as well for a few poses. So, alright, let's get this onto the turntable and do some posing. Okay, so post-posing review. So Rey is extremely flexible, which is really nice. A lot of articulation within the torso, so she can bend towards her knees and then backwards. So it'd be nice if they would add more dynamic stand, but you know, this little waist grabber is actually pretty nice. Goes well with the actual figure, but on the staff, the little clips do come off pretty readily. Not that big of a deal. On Dio, the antennae were quite difficult to actually get in. They got 2 sets of them. I'm not sure if it's because they may break or something like that, but it's pretty nice. It is a magnet at the bottom to keep them standing, which is really nice. The fabric on Rey seems to fray a little bit. I've had to cut off a little string already, and you can see here on the front there's actually a couple frays there. On the left side of her belt there is the string. It did seem to want to come unraveled during the posing, and it doesn't seem like it's glued underneath there. It's more wrapped. So when it did come unfrayed or unwrapped there, I guess, I was able to just kind of pull it and tuck it back up under the belt. So not a big deal there. Her arms, over time, there's because of the material, you can see creases in the elbow, which is, for the solidness of the arm, it looks great, but I think over time those creases are going to wear out the figure. So I would suggest that posing her for a long amount of time to relax that and just go into the museum pose. The neck does have quite a bit of articulation moving forward and back. The head sculpt looks absolutely phenomenal. The hands, they seem like if you have something really heavy in them for a long time, they may not hold up. We'll see how that actually affects the figure in long duration. I was super pleased. As I said before, you can see the knees in some of the poses. The ankles don't bend. There's not separation between the top of the ankle and the boot, but I think that's fine given how the figure's built. The hood's got a little bit of wire in it, so that does help in forming it around the head, but it doesn't quite sit far enough that, at least in my opinion. Really pleased with how the different sabers are included with the figure. It just gives to me a very good storyline build. You can use them in the fabric where she actually buries them in the sand, which is really nice. The hair that comes down in front of her ears may break, so I'd be pretty careful with that, but I think she's overall a super awesome figure. No complaints on this one. I think the head sculpt, like I said earlier, is really awesome. My only concern, again, is the elbows themselves, maybe a little bit of the hands, but anyway, this is a super awesome figure. Remember, there is no try. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and we'll catch you next time.